Good morning. Hello. It's Miss Allison here, and I am at the Pinson Public Library here to do another story time for you all. So it's time for our story time for Growin Beans every Friday at 10 a.m. We get together like this and we share a story and some activities. Be sure to look around wherever it is posted. Somewhere near this video there's a link to our website with some additional resources for things and activities for you to do at home together during this time. I hope everyone's doing well. Hi! I miss seeing all of your cute faces. I hope to get to see you all again soon. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Today we have a special topic, a special theme. Just a couple of days ago was Earth Day. So today we're going to be celebrating Earth Day a little bit late, but that's okay. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So our book for today is the Earth book, and it is written and illustrated by Todd Parr. And are we ready? I think we're ready. I take care of the earth because I know I can do little things every day to make a big difference. We love the earth, right? Heart on it. One thing I can do is I can use both sides of the paper. So when you draw and color on one side of the paper, you can flip it over and use the other side too. And I can bring my own bags to the market. So you can bring your own reusable shopping bags when you go out to buy groceries and other things. And you do these things because I love the trees and I want the owls to have a place to live. Do you love trees? I love trees. They're so pretty, right? And they help create oxygen for us to breathe. Can you take a deep breath in and let it out? You can do that thanks to trees. Thank you, trees. And also, it's very important that owls have a place to live, right? Definitely love owls. I turn off the faucet while I brush my teeth, so we don't leave the water running while we're brushing. And I use less water for my bath. Use less water for the bath, and you turn off the faucet while you brush your teeth. And you do these things because I love the fish, and I want the oceans to stay blue. Have you ever seen the ocean before? It's such a pretty color, right? We want to save some water for the oceans because that's where the fish live. I take the school bus and I ride my bike because you might not be riding the school bus yet, or you might be, but everybody can ride their bike, right? I do this because I love the stars and I want the air to be clear and clean so I can see them sparkle. So fewer cars and trucks and other vehicles on the road means our air is cleaner and the skies are brighter and we can see all of the pretty stars. I try to eat every bite on my plate, or I save my leftovers. We don't waste food. And why do we not waste food? Let's find out. I love watching things grow, and I want there to be enough food for everyone. So I know it's not always easy to eat all of the food on your plate, but you can always save your food that you don't eat, like for dinner, and save it for lunch the next day. When you're going back to school, you can save that for your leftovers to take to school to have for lunch. And we do those things because we love to watch the growing gardens, and we want there to be enough for everyone to eat on earth. Does anyone have a garden at home? You're growing lots of good stuff? I remember to turn off the lights and shut the refrigerator to save energy. So if you're not using a room, you turn off the lights, right? And don't stand in front of the refrigerator and look in there forever. We do those things because I love the polar bears and I want the snowmen to stay cool. So we don't want the earth to get too hot, so we have to use less energy. So that means turning off the lights. I throw garbage in the trash can, and I recycle glass, aluminum, paper, and I recycle plastic because, do you throw away your trash? Put it in the garbage, or if you can recycle, you recycle your things. And you do those things because I love to walk barefoot in the grass. And I don't want to move to Mars. So could you imagine if you went outside and you had your bare feet, no shoes, no socks on, and you were walking in the grass and there was trash everywhere? Yuck! Oh, that would be gross, right? That's why we have to clean up our messes and throw away our trash so that all the outside places will be clean and fresh, right? And I don't want to move to Mars. Do you want to move to Mars? In a spaceship? With a walrus? No, I would rather stay on Earth, right? Most of all, I help take care of the Earth because I want us all to be happy and healthy. Doesn't everyone look happy and healthy? Looks like they're having lots of fun, too. That's a good reason to want to take care of the earth. And here is a note from the person who wrote this book, Todd. He says, every one of us can help protect the earth and make it feel good. Remember, if we take care of it, it will take care of us. Love, Todd. I think we have... All right, the end. So, do you remember some of the things that you can do to help take care of the earth? Let's see. We can turn off the lights, right? And draw on both sides of the paper. We can turn off the water while we're brushing our teeth. We can pick up trash and we can try to recycle. We can use less water when we take a bath. Let's see. Do you remember anything else that we can do? Oh, stop standing in the door of the refrigerator, wasting energy, right? We can ride our bikes or take the bus, go on fewer car trips, right? Very good. So those are just some of the things that we can do together that you can do every day to help make the earth a better place. So maybe when you go for a walk in your neighborhood later on, or if you ever go to the park, or when things start to reopen, when you get to go back to wonderful places like Turkey Creek, you should bring a bag with you, right? And you should pick up the trash that you see. And whenever you're out, if you're at the park or you're having a picnic, or you're just out riding your bikes with friends, you should always pick up your trash, right? Don't ever throw trash on the ground because that just makes things yucky. Blech. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is I have a little activity for us to do together. We are going to look at some more things that you can do with your own hands every day to make the earth a better place. So hold up your hands, let's see them. Hopefully they're clean. Hopefully you have recently washed them or sanitized them. So your two hands that you have, or maybe you have one hand, but that's okay. Any of the hands that you have are things that you can use every day to make the earth better. So I have some hands here, and we're going to look at them to see what we can do each day to make the earth better. So our first hand is red, right? And looks kind of like my hand, doesn't it? And in the middle of that hand, we have the recycling logo, right? So you can recycle cardboard and paper and plastic and glass at your house. Those things can go in a separate container and be recycled. If you don't have recycling pickup at your house, you can always bring your things like cardboard and paper to the little recycling center that's at the old library's location, so keep that in mind. But you can recycle. That's something that your hand can do every day to make the earth a better place. So we'll put that one up there. Next, our next hand is what color? It is orange. Very good. It's orange. So what can this hand do? Let's see. Oh, this hand kind of looks like this one, right? So this hand, we have some food, and it's all in baggies and in containers. So just like we talked about in the book, what you can do is if you don't eat all of your food, you can save your leftovers, or you can make sure you store your food really well so that it doesn't spoil or go bad and you can still eat it later. And that way there's more food for everyone, right? Yay. There's our other hand. Our next hand is what color? It's yellow. Very good. It kind of looks like this one. So this hand, let's see what you can do with this hand. Ooh, it's a pot and it's growing something. So you can use your hands to grow plants and maybe even grow your own food. Have a garden or some little potted plants, and you can grow things like tomatoes or lettuce or blueberries. You can grow all kinds of yummy things to eat. And that's something that you can do every day with your own hands. Or you can just plant flowers, right? Not only are flowers pretty, but flowers help us to breathe like trees. And flowers are good for the earth too. So that's something else that you can do with your hand. Oh, this one looks like this one, right? Because I flipped it. Oh no, I dropped it. All right, it's going to go back up here too. All right, our next one is what color? It is green. It's kind of like a light green, right? And going this way, like this hand. Let's see what's inside this hand. Oh, it's a water drop. So what you can do with your hands every day is to save water, right? While you're brushing your teeth, we talked about that, turning off the faucet while you brush your teeth, making sure not to use too much water. If you're playing outside with the sprinkler, remember to turn the hose off when you're done so you're not wasting water or making your parents' water bill really high. But also you want to save the water for the earth, right? Very good. All right, our next one is also green. It is a darker green, right? And let's see what this hand can do. It goes this way. Oh, there's a jacket inside. So something that you can do to help make the world have less trash and less garbage is to share your clothes when you're finished. When you outgrow your pairs of pants or your jacket doesn't fit well anymore, you can give those to a friend, or you can give them to a younger sibling, a younger brother or a younger sister or a cousin, or you can give them away to anybody, right? You can go take them to the thrift store. You can also find some really cool clothes that other people maybe can't fit into anymore. So if you are the younger brother or sister and you have older brothers and sisters, you can wear their coats, right, that they can't fit in anymore. So we can do that to have less trash and less clothing wasted. We can share our clothes. See what our next one is. It is what color? It is blue, right? It is a blue hand going this way. Let's see what's inside this one. Oh, cool. It's one of those reusable shopping baskets or bags like we were talking about in the book, right? So when you do get a chance to go out and go shopping and buy groceries, you can bring your own bags, whether that's the really nice cloth bags that you have or the plastic bags that you have. You can reuse those to make sure there's less trash. All right, what color do we have next? It is purple. Very good. And this one's going this way too. So we're going to flip it over and see what's inside. All right, so with this hand, you can flip off the switch, right? So whenever you leave your bedroom, when you're done playing, you make sure you turn off the light. When you go into the kitchen and get a snack and you come back out of the kitchen, you can turn off the light. And you can use less energy. Those are good things that you can do with your hands every day. One of my favorite things about the new library that we have is we have automatic lights. So if there's no one moving around in a room, the lights turn off and it helps us save energy. Oh, I'm running out of room. Let me squish them together a little bit. We only have one more. Squish, little hands, squish. All right, here's our last one. And it is what color? It is pink. Very good. So let's see. This one's going this way. What can we do with this hand? It's an empty toilet paper roll. What can you do with that? You can use it, right? There are all kinds of different crafts that you can use. You can recycle your empty toilet paper roll. Or you can use that toilet paper roll to make crafts or do activities. You can make like a telescope, right? Or you can make a bird feeder with it. You can do all kinds of crafts with things that you might normally just throw away. Boxes that you have before you recycle them, you can draw or you can build with them. Different pieces of paper that might come in packages. You can draw on that before you recycle it. So there's all kinds of cool things all around your house that you might just throw away, but could actually be used to make cool stuff and do fun activities with. All right. So now we have all of our hands all together and they make a nice pretty rainbow. Isn't that nice? Well, thank you so much for watching today. It was a lot of fun to talk about how much we love the earth and the different things that we can do to take care of the earth together. I hope that you'll go out and do some of these fun things. Remember to pick up trash. You can start by maybe picking up trash in your house, right? Help out the adults that are in your house and help them clean up. That would be a good place to start. And you can make sure that no one has thrown any trash into your yard, right? You can help clean that up as well. And you can start using both sides of the paper when you're drawing and you're coloring, all kinds of fun things that you can do together. So I'm really glad again that we could have story time together today. And I hope that you're all taking good care of yourself and you're washing your hands. And I hope everyone is well. And I can't wait to see you again soon. I miss you all. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.